So start with the preparation. I have to decide what I want to apply, what subject I really want to do, and what's really my interest. Because there are times you don't know where you don't good at, or you know you already good at, but you don't know if it's you
Yes,
are
unless
good
you
or
try
not.
it.
Yeah, unless you try and actually you listen to yourself. You have to listen to yourself. And so what I did every day, I spare 30 minutes. I put the time because I was not very good at the writing to race against the time. So I know already my technique through this class. I know already the writing technique. I know already what to include, what's not to include. I know the different words, the vocabulary, and etc. But I was not good to raise time between to write the 500 words between the
Okay.
time that was given. So every day I test, and the topics, any topics, I don't take topics from the books
So
that the teacher. When I am at home, if for example on the way home, the police stopped me. That was funny. The police stopped me and my husband for not wearing a helmet.
okay.
And then I went home.
Okay.
I make the police as my topic.
Wow, that's a very cool idea. That's
So
very
I
cool
make,
idea.
so it's just random. I just take a random topic.
Okay.
So if I go in the market,
Okay.
as I say, I love learning. So if I go in the market, and then I was bargaining about a
Okay.
vegetable
Okay.
with an old lady, and then she was telling a funny things, then I will make her as my topic. And then I will write 500 words about that particular time or the particular person race against the time. And I was really good. In my IELTS for the bachelor, my writing, I actually finished like 6-7 minutes before the
Wow.
words. Yeah, there was a lot of times, and I was shaky because I finished too early.
Wow.
Because I finished too early, but then it giving me time to really look at
Okay.
my writing again
Okay.
and again. And for me also, I'm not learning only from my mistake, but I'm also learning what have made me successful. So after the writing class, I was like, why? What makes me so like? It's also making me worry, like, why I finished too early? Have I done everything right, or am I too nervous? And then when I reflect, no, because like for 2 months, almost every day, I talk about different topics, all the random topics that you could see in a
Okay.
daily basis. I uncover that. So when the topic come in the test, I have a lot of vocabulary.
Yes, because you already
Because-
prepare
yeah,
for
I prepare.
every kind of topic.
Yes. So
Yeah.
the good things about choosing the random topic, it pushes you to learn the new vocabulary.
Yes, that's very useful.
Yeah,
That's very useful.
So that helps me a lot. So I think the preparation of that one tests yourself, as well as the readings, because the readings require you to have a wide knowledge of synonyms, knowledge of vocabulary, and many things. So by picking the random things, reading the random things.
Yep.
No, I'm not only reading things that they provide. My teacher gave it to me in the English class. I'll read newspaper, the English newspaper. I listen to random radio stations
Yes.
to test my listening. And then again, I match what I listen, fill up the form with the time. So because our body need to learn about time. How long does it feels to be in 1 minute? Because when you allow yourself to feel the time,
Yes.
you will you'll know, okay, I think I'm being here 5 minutes. I train myself to, okay, I think I'm being here 5 minutes, and then I see, oh no, 5 minutes more, that means my body is not good yet.
Wow.
So that's what I did only to prepare for the IELTS. How do I know that? From people who already passed the
Okay.
scholarship,
So,
but also people who did not pass.
so do you think, do we still need help from other people, or can we just learn by ourselves?
I think other people is important to get the knowledge. You don't have all the knowledge about all things. So other people learn from as much people as possible, and then use it. How you use it is very, very important. If you learn from others, but you don't know how to use those learning that they give it to you, it doesn't help as well.
Yeah, and sometimes if you have study buddy, you can get feedback from them.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's your weaknesses? What's your strengths? So your buddy can give you feedbacks.
Yes.
And you can give feedback as well to them.
Exactly. That's the study group was really really useful. I have that as well. So every day we will take turn to do a feedback as well, and try to also like use it not only for the IELTS but use it in your everyday, because language, if you don't use it, it's kind of faded. So I experienced that too. I was really good at that, but because I was doing many things away, then again I go back to point zero, and then
just like you're driving a car. Just like you're driving a car or motorcycle. And how about a teacher? Because I think not all a teacher is a good teacher. Because teaching is something different. Because you can be a smart people, but not all of you can be a good teacher, right?
Yeah, that's right. So I've changed teacher as well. So it's really what's your goals, and know how best you learn. So there people are learning different way. Some people good learning with visual, some people with like kinesthetic, etc. But also the interesting things for you. So if the teacher is able to adjust to your personality, your way of learning, that is very good. And it's also a matter of communication. You should feedback to the teacher how you feel and how you want the learning to be. So that's also important. But to be a native speaker or non-native speaker, for me, I don't know for it, but for me it doesn't really matter. What matters is how they teach you.
How they teach you. Exactly.
How they teach you, and we are now learning as an adult. We are not children.
Kids anymore.
So know that if we have a teacher who knows also our background, who also know how the best way we learn, but who also listen to our feedback. That's really
matter, I think. So I want to jump to the Australia Awards scholarship because back she said that in Timor Leste the interview stage is quite different with Indonesian, because in Indonesia, for me as a awardee of Australia Awards scholarship, the panelists only two.
We have
only two. Five or eight?
Back in the bachelor we have.
In the bachelor eight. So
but
in
this time we have
master. Master five. Okay, could you tell me your experience conducting the interview stage in Australia Awards? Is that different with the New Zealand 8, or was it much more challenging, much more thrilling for you?
How different it was with the New Zealand 8, because it was my first time. So it was really a whole mix of experience and feeling. And yes, there was about, I don't remember now, but it was about 7 to 8 or 8 panel members.
Still a lot of people there.
around that. And then they decreased, to some point they decreased, and then they increase again the panel. So for master degree we have about 5. So there was someone from university and someone from the alumni, then the ministry, then the Ministry of Education, and someone from, I think, DFAT, the Australian award.
So the composition, 3 from Australia. 2 from Australia.
Yeah,
and 3
Australia,
from Timor-Leste.
3 from Timor-Leste, which is the ministry, and then the Ministry of and the DFAT, as well as an alumni awardee. So
which one the most difficult?
Well,
New Zealand 8 or Australia 8, in your opinion?
It's depend. I think I was so nervous in master.
Really?
Master degree in a different way.
Okay, could you elaborate that?
Yeah, because it's a master degree level.
Okay.
And because of what I have been hearing from others as well. So
you already have assumption.
Yeah, kind of a build up assumption that, and also I was not very well prepared. Yeah.
Compared to
what I
New
did
Zealand.
in the New Zealand one, because in New Zealand one I did like whole range of preparations, and I want to do the same with master degree. I try them as much as possible, try to do the same, but due to the work commitment, I didn't manage to do all. So I was a bit worried at the time. I did not do as much as what I have hope I want to do.
Okay.
So that was making me worried. But I did try, because for me, if I want to learn about something, I have to give all myself to do it.
All out.
All out, yeah. But at that time, I was not. I didn't feel like I was not. But my commitment was there.
Okay.
Yeah, my commitment was there. I want to go up to the... my plan to come back to study was in 2020. 2019. 2019, not 2018. I had planned my study that long before. I want to come back to study in 2019, and then I have to start apply in 2017 so that I can go into the system to learn. Because the system changing every time.
I see. Yeah. So your first intention is to try.
Yeah, to try.
Not to pass.
Not to try, but to learn.
To learn the system. Because the system already changed.
Because I heard from people. I've done my first preparation. And there was a thing I noticed that it changed. The system changed from times to times. So I want to go there to learn about the system. I want to go up to the interview to learn about the system so that I can apply in 2019 and come to study in 2019. Because by that time, if I come in 2019, I would have been completed 5 years in UNICEF as a national program officer.
Okay.
Because right now I was working at UNICEF as national. After my bachelor degree, I went back. I applied for UNICEF and I got a higher position than my position before. It's national program officer, where I manage like a program manager, where I manage 3 different programs. So if I came in 2019.